And in other news, health authorities in China say the country's huge COVID-19 wave is coming to an end. This is despite recent Lunar New Year celebrations, with officials saying there hasn't been a rebound in case numbers. TICKER's Adam Hancock reports from Singapore.
It was feared that the mass migration of people across China during the Lunar New Year celebrations would lead to a huge increase in COVID-19 infections. But health officials say that hasn't happened. Instead, they've reported that severe cases and deaths have dropped and say there is the end in sight to this huge wave of infections. Now, Beijing's decision to let the virus rip across China following years of restrictions also sparked fears that the country would see the emergence of a new variant. But the Chinese Centre for Disease Control and Prevention says that no new mutations of the virus have been discovered. Doubts do remain about the accuracy of the data that is being reported by China in relation to the pandemic, and the country has only been reporting COVID deaths from patients in hospitals. It is feared that many more people will have died at home, especially in more rural areas of China where it's harder to get access to healthcare facilities. Elsewhere, and there are also signs that China is returning to normality after years of disruption. Government data shows a big increase in tourism and hospitality activity compared to this time a year ago. Domestic travel has also rebounded, with many people finally able to return home for the holidays for the first time since the pandemic began. And now, with the Lunar New Year celebrations drawing to a close and many people returning to work, health officials will be looking closely to see if there is any uptick in infections in the post-holiday period. Reporting from Singapore, Adam Hancock for TICKER News.